tím hrám, bo já tak k sobě... Temný?
Já tady počkám, já se budu koukat. Doufám, že přijdete, že mě tady nenecháte.
Okay, guys on the side, can you hear me?
Já jsem si říkala, že jako to samotný. No jako by to
meet Germany. Here from the commentary box with me is also, as our expert, Martin Kafka, former international. So, Martin, we have a second round ahead of us. What are your impressions from the first round?
Hello Irka and welcome back. So my impressions, I think we can expect very interesting game. Spain, for me, favorite for this game. Germany, I would say a tough team that can create some problems to Spain if they are able to put pressure on the team. So we will see. But if Spain plays without the pressure, I think we could see some good tries. So we will see.
Yes, just to remind, Spain managed to win 50-0 against Romania, while Belgium and Germany had very tough contested game. In the end, it was Belgium that managed to win by margin of one try, 19-12. Towards the not towards the end. It was injury time. It was maybe some 3 minutes after the 14th minute. Amazing game. It was a really tough game for both teams. Also very important one. So Germany was the one, let's say, less lucky. But now they have nothing to lose and they can only surprise. And Spain is actually the team that can be surprised. I mean, Spain is definitely rated as the favorite for the upcoming game. Here we can see the lineup of Barbara Pla, the head coach of the Spanish team, which is just now entering the field together with their German opponents. Germany in the blue jerseys, Spain in red. So unlike boys, the Spanish girls are not using these Fiji dresses. So we were seeing in case of boys, the grey combination as the traditional red one.
Yeah, they use the classical colors. So yeah, so it's clear who is Spain and less clear who is Germany.
Yeah, we are maybe used more to this black combination in case of German, but not this tournament. But I would say that we saw some similarities in case of both German teams, because there are boys and girls from Germany, also both Spanish teams. You were analyzing quite deeply, actually, the Spanish rugby and the situation and the abilities, which let's say where the important factor is the speed. In Germany we saw also some similarities. Let's see how the both will be translated in the upcoming game, which has started just now.
Well caught the ball, just above the head. Not very easy, but well caught. So and Spain can develop the attack and is going to score.
Yes, we didn't have to wait for a very long time. 27 seconds, and here's the first try for Spain. Early lead, 5-0. So, not a perfect start for Germany.
It was a great transition of the ball from the catching player to the left winger, and then there was quite space to attack. We can see the situation 2 against 1 and acceleration to the space, and that's it. The defensive line wasn't able to move itself to close that space. So nice try from the side of Spain.
Yeah, speed made a difference here. With those small issues, the ball was received from the kickoff Now Germany looking for a space, going deeper.
Scrum.
But here additional issues, and now Spain get the ball. Here we see fast decision making. And was advantage. Spain playing advantage now. Getting the ball wide. Okay, the ball was knocked on, but there was advantage and even card. So yellow card.
Yellow card, very quick yellow card, yeah, because it was like a repeated offense, so yellow card, so 7 against 6, it will be very difficult. But here we can see, maybe because it's for the knocking the ball, not catching but knocking the ball, so yeah, that's clear yellow card, and and another try.
Yeah.
So these 2 minutes will be very difficult and hard for Germany. Difficult to play and hard physically as well, because they would have to cover like more space on that pitch. We have mentioned that the pitch is very wide and long, so physically it would be maybe devastating even.
Yeah, and also let's not forget about the first German game against Belgium, which was very tight. It was long because we were waiting for. Actually, the winner was determined in minute number 18. So this is additional headwind for the German team. But I'm quite confident that they will not give up and they will fight. Now they have a line out, so they have opportunity to get the ball. Not the perfect line out, really.
Oh, sorry, guys.
But not all the solutions from the side of Spain are great as well, because instead of taking the ball from the floor, so just she tried to kick the ball, maybe to get the ball behind the defensive line, but it didn't work. So Germany has the ball.
And another penalty against Spain.
I think tactically it's not well managed, because Spain is playing one player more than Germany, so they don't need to do this kind of mistakes, offsides, etc. They can be more patient, and then they can use that numbers they have to make a pressure.
Yeah, maybe they are just too hungry for the ball.
Okay. Marcus here. Come in. You stay steady until the ball is in, okay? Come in.
So now we have a detail on what happened.
Crouch. Bind.
So ultimately there was a scrum, so maybe the referee saw some knock on. And actually Germany is in full force again. 7 players on the field. But even that did not help to find the gap in the Spanish defense.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I think it was quite well played by Germany, because they had the positions of the ball, and they managed as well to stop the game, etc. So the time was running, and so they survived that that period of 2 minutes.
True. If we conclude the entire 2-minute period, it was definitely more effective than before. So now they have time to take extra brief. Okay, there's a medical treatment of one of the players with number 8, but seems to be okay. Emily Bauer, we could have noticed her also in the previous game she was the first try scorer of that game against Belgium. Now she's again back on her position on the wing. And soon she will need to act, because there's actually Spanish threat looming. And knock on Spanish. So now, last few moments, Spanish team has been a bit nervous, right? Not disciplined. Another knock on.
Yeah, maybe I would say that they don't use well
Time off.
the time space aspects of the attack because they play in front of the defense
Yeah.
too far from
Okay.
from the defense. So they should be a little bit closer
Time on.
because if they are like far from
Crouch.
the defensive line,
Bind.
so the defense can shift,
Set.
can react, etc., and still
Ignite.
be prepared. So. They should put the defense more
Player is good.
under pressure, playing more like upper on the pitch.
We're going to have a red scrum, but we've got a player holding her head. Okay?
So there's another
Okay, we're gonna
shaken
have your scrum
player,
over there.
Claude
But yeah, she's holding her head. so
Cambresi,
be careful.
with number 2 after this situation. Now we saw there was a foot in the face or at the head, so not too convenient.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Definitely.
good tracking from the side of Spain, but of course accidentally just foot in the head, so it's always not very pleasure.
Yeah, even though the sevens rugby is way less
You happy?
contact compared to the
How's she
15
looking?
counterpart, it's still
You
rugby,
happy?
so these
Yeah.
things
You're happy?
happen.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, but we can see Chloe again on her feet and ready to
Spain scrum
join the
restart.
action, which is a good news from the health perspective.
Time on. Germany!
See yet another scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So the tempo of the game was
Yep.
very high from the beginning. Now it's slowed down. Mistakes on
Take
both
some time,
sides.
retreat!
But there's nobody chasing from the German team.
Yeah, they are so focusing on the organization that they forget
Good ball, retreat!
to press the opponent team as well.
Off feet first. Sit. Off feet first. Back.
It's sometimes what the teams do. Just for them, the aim is to be organized, but the organization is just like a tool to press the opponent team. So
Not the destination.
yes, exactly.
Double tackle made by Spanish girls.
Sorry.
German will try again on their right side. And again, kick. Should not be a big problem.
That's good.
The first header ball was Carmen Watu.
Away blue!
To me, it seems that there were a couple of changes made in the Spanish team in the starting 7. But Nwatu is actually continuing. We've seen her quite a lot in the previous game against Romania.
Held. Back, please. Set out, blue! No, we're good.
And quite an easy try for Lere Aguilar, with number 10. So after quite some time, we saw again this, I would say, typical Spanish play. Some bouncing, some offload.
Yeah, well, it's just what they did well in this sequence was that they were able to go forward, to maintain their movement always going forward, and then the defense didn't have enough time to get to their position, and afterwards it was just that dancing on the feet to the like free space. Just after this this action, we will just see it. Defense is not on space, and look on the player. Should be at 1 against 1 to the space. Yeah, a try.
Thanks so much.
It's 19-0 after the first 7 minutes of this game.
Pardon?
The difference is not
I'm
so
not
big
sure.
in the
You gotta look
score.
at the clock for that. Yeah.
But I would say it's not that Germany would somehow over-surprise with the way how they play. It's more that maybe Spain had some
Get up, guys.
period when they were finding themselves, even though they have one girl advantage.
Yeah, it's true. There has been a lot of contests in this first half. It's something what maybe Germany should aim. Spain is always very strong playing in the space, but in the first half, not more often has played in that space. So good point for Germany. But even though Spain were able to score some tries and
No,
leads
keep up, guys. What do you think?
in the game.
After a short break, we will continue and let's say also have a look, or not have a look, but let's just read it out loud. What games will follow? We will have Belgium and Romania, so the other two teams from this group will continue. Belgium won against Germany. Romania lost quite heavily compared to Spain, so that will be another match. And then we will follow with the second group, France and Poland. So again, the big favorites from France, and loser from the previous round, Poland, and then Czechia and Turkey. So these games will definitely tell us a bit more who is going to be promoted to the semi-finals. At the moment, I think it's quite safe to say that if Spain manages to win, they for sure they will get to the playoffs. Then they will have last game against Belgium. Yep. A bit less pressure. But first they need to get through this game against Germany. And Germany's at the ball. So it seems like the German player managed to attract many opponents, but then the element of surprise or the advantage was lost, right, through the pass.
Yeah, the offload wasn't managed very well, because she tried to pass the ball with both hands. It's always in the contact very difficult to make free the both hands. So it's what we mentioned as well during the tournament today, that it's important to be able to pass only by one hand. So in this time it wasn't the case. So Spain is attacking.
Yeah, and Spain was trying the luck on the right side. So far Germany is solid, but here some holes are appearing and Spain is rushing, changing the direction to the left side, and there's overlap. Is this going to be the try? Oh, what a lovely speed. This is Sofia Rodriguez, and another Spanish try.
Oh, the Spanish girls just gave some opportunities to the German defense to get on the right places, but at the end, good feet work just managed the situation, and Spain scored another try.
Yeah, here one more time from a replay, and soon we'll see what you were mentioning, that they gave them a chance.
Yeah.
Because here, yeah,
number 14, okay?
So, number 2.
here the player did not decide to run right to the cone, and
Exactly. She received the pass that wasn't very great. She wasn't as well on the right space, stretching more the pitch. So the German defense had the opportunity to stop the attack, but anyway, 1 against 1, 2 meters against the scoring line is difficult to defend, and it anyway to defend.
The German team is rushing through the middle. Unfortunately, the ball was lost. Now it has popped also backwards from the Spanish hands, but that's not a knock-on. Spanish girls can continue, can try their luck more into the right side. Can again expect some physical encounters at this moment. Well secured by the girls in the red jerseys. Nice offload, but the German team has the numbers and looks like a forward pass.
Yeah, it was, but it was so well managed. But just forward pass just prevented Spain from scoring another try.
Keep going straight, remember. Crouch.
But still, a lot of contests for the ball, a lot of contacts, and maybe more than Spanish girls would wish. So it's a good point for Germany. It's why the second half is quite even or equal.
Yeah, now we can see way higher activity from German girls. They definitely have the ball more in their hands, but now another threat coming on the right side from the Spanish perspective, and this is going to be another try, if I'm not mistaken. It's Leire Aguilar, number 10. We don't see her for the first time behind the try line. Yeah, well done. You've mentioned actually the physicality. Now all the girls have still one more game today and then two more tomorrow, which is quite intensive. So how can actually players prepare to regenerate and to cope with that, even though that they are very young?
Yeah, they are very young, that's true, but you start just before the tournament. You have to eat well, you have to drink well during the tournament. It's very important as well to eat and drink very well, because if you lose too much energy, etc., so it's difficult to regain it again before the following day. You have to have a good massage as well. You have to have a treatment of cold water, for example. It can help as well, and you have to sleep well as well. So a lot of things you work on it like during the whole week. So that's it. You manage what you eat, when you eat, etc., just to be prepared. And it's like the cyclist. So if you jump one like a snack or something, so that the whole competition is just lost. So it's something like this. Yeah.
Substitution, blue
Yeah,
for
interesting
number
topic
11.
actually.
Time off.
As the time is off, I'll ask one more question. When speaking about the sleep, so this can be quite a challenge sometimes, especially if you are nervous from a big tournament ahead. Or I mean, did you have some way how to cope with that, or it's purely individual, I guess?
Mark.
Yeah, it's individual, and it's another skill you have to have as an athlete. If you want to be a high-level athlete, so you have to be able to manage your own body. You have to know what you need. So, for example, if I can speak about my experience, so just you have to learn how to sleep. For example, you have to decide now you have to sleep. And you sleep, you know. So so that's a lot of things that the high-level athlete has to do to manage his own performance. And as well, if you are nervous, if you have some problems, if you are, for example, hungry or whatever. Or if you spend a lot of time on the sun, and then you have a headache, for example, or something. So everything like this can prevent you from good sleeping, and you have to be able to manage all of this as well. Not to be on the sun, always to look for shadow, etc., etc. So a lot of things that if you do it well, so you can be good, well prepared.
Time, is it done?
In the meantime, there was another try from Spain. We can again enjoy the sequence that preceded it, and finally it was closed by Isabel Rodriguez, who scored this try. Spain is well ahead of Germany, 36.0.
Knock on from
Several
Spain.
last seconds of the game, which is ending just now. So Spain made it. Germany not managed to surprise, right? Even though it was, of course, like very difficult and very too easy to conclude.
I think the match for the Spanish girls has been more difficult than the score shows, because there were a lot of contests, etc. But clearly they won the game very well, and still they are, of course, they are favorites of this tournament. Yeah.
True. And they are also the first team that qualified for the semi-finals.
Yep.
So they will play against the second team out of the second group, which can be, well, just to repeat the entire group, France, Czechia, Poland, Turkey. But now we will actually learn whether Belgium is going to be the second team to get promoted. But only after the interview, which is coming right now.
Sofia Hagemann from Germany, Spain 0-36. How difficult it was, this game?
I think it was really difficult for us. They have really good ruck speed and they're really quick. So that was hard for us to defend. Yes, it was a difficult game.
You played very well in the first game against Belgium. You scored a nice try.
Thank you. Yes, we hope that we won. Our wish was that we won the game, but in the end we lost with one try. But it is what it is.
Now you are gonna play the last game. How difficult it's gonna be for you?
I think the motivation is top. So we are really happy and we want to win the last game against Romania.
Thank you.
And Romania is the opponent of their previous opponents, Belgium, which is starting the game very well. After several seconds, we can see the first Belgian player already ready. It's actually Zoe Quinn, who scored a try already against Germany, is now adding one more to her score account and putting Belgium into lead by 5 points. So I guess, let's say the odds for the game are clear. Belgium, they should win if they want to secure their spot in the semi-finals. Now it's Romania who can surprise.
Yeah, exactly. And just Belgium, just from the beginning, showed us that they really want to manage well the game. So they moved the ball a lot. They were looking for a gap till they found it. So well done.
So let's see how Romania is going to answer. So far they are still waiting for their first points on the tournament. Of course, it was quite difficult to score against Spain. To remind, it was 50-0, but Spain is a really first-class opponent. Now the situation is a little bit different and Romania is trying their luck on the left side. Let's see if they will break actually the issues they were having in the first game, if I remember correct. So they were like very much flat, right? Not that much surprising. But this does not look bad. This is Maja Constantin actually running through the defense and scoring the first Romanian try. 5-7.
Well done from Romania. So they are not without chances to win the game. We could see it very well as well, because they played very well in the strong space in that narrow channel. So the defense had to convergate it, and then they opened the ball and played it with speed to the space. So well done from the side of Romania.
So now we start basically from zero again, and this is again Zoe Quinn. Very dangerous player for any opposition on the Belgium side, but now it's one of her colleagues on the left flank. Amy Remdonk is heading to score the second try for Belgium and again return Belgium to the lead.
Yeah, it's always a winger against a player who is not a winger, I would say. So always by the speed there is a clear advantage. So Belgium used that very well. So another try. Yep.
Yeah, and the speed is the benefit of speed is reinforced by the space, right? We mentioned it several times here, Ricany. The field is wide, 70 meters. Actually, one of the widest here in the country, and we can see that there are teams which can definitely benefit from that. And now well done. 14-7. So Belgium is again leading by one try, but as we know from the previous round and as we know from this round, it doesn't mean it's over. Maybe that's one of the improvement areas for Belgium, actually, to improve their ability to somehow confirm their scoring and keep the opponents as far as possible from their try line. Now Romania will restart the game with a tap.
Well, that's a pity because Romania was getting under pressure, but they were able to get out of that pocket, I would say, and then they could have followed the attack, but handling error just stopped these actions.
In the meantime, we have time off. Player number 2, Almirena Natalia Soporan, needs the service of the
If you need
physio.
to go off for a blood replacement, you can go off. Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so some blood injury.
Time back on, please.
But Almirena is continuing, and she will right away join the scrum, which is just being formed.
Good scrummaging and pressing from the side of Romania, but anyway they have to defend.
Very well spotted, and this is again Zoe Quinn. Very fast player. Yet one more try. Yeah, and I would praise actually, how to say, the overview of the Belgian players, that they were aware of the situation. They knew that they have overlap on the right side, few good passes, and that's it.
Exactly, good pressure from the scrum from the side of Romania, but afterwards, even if the scrum has managed to be turned to the right side, as when if we speak about Romania, but anyway the players were focusing too much, too long on that scrum, so afterwards the Belgium attack was in better positions in the space.
Romania trying more like through the middle. So far Belgium is very well prepared. Ah, now there was a small gap. So Belgium is still Romania approaching forward until this moment. Well turned over.
Offside, yeah. The play just wasn't behind the last feet, or the last foot, so Belgium can continue attacking.
Now the ball is bouncing. Quinn still managed to keep it alive. Now she tried to break through two opponents, which was too tough, and not surprisingly they managed to create pressure, and she held on to the ball too long.
Take a step.
It's quite interesting that during the day I have the impression that every game we have like more and more like contests during the game, so it's interesting. And as well in this game we can see the balls a lot on the floor, just dropping on the floor, but we can use the excuse that the pitch is wet, because the pitch was wet in the morning, but in this time, yeah, everything is dry. So maybe it's because more pressure, more contest on the ball carriers. That's the impression I have.
Yeah, so Belgium is leading 21-7, a bit dramatic beginning. Romania managed to quickly equal the score, but then Belgium is a bit stronger side so far in the first half. Let's see how the second half will
Yeah,
continue.
so for me, it's the tackle, mate. You need to release the ball, and then she came in offside. Here, oh, strip. Yeah. On me. Yeah. That's strip tackle. They didn't go to ground, so. Fair, okay. I'll look at it. Yeah.
Já tady když zůstanu Kamila, máš delší pauzu potom. Jo, jsou tam pod těma, jak tam jsou ty stánky, ta roleta, tak tam jsou. Kamil je nervózní na té dvojce, vole. Ne, já jsem daleko. To je u Kamila, tam je to.
Second half of the second round of the pool game between Belgium and Romania during the ongoing Rugby Europe Championship in Rugby Sevens girls is about to continue. Belgium has managed to create a lead of 14 points, now leading 21-7. Romania has a kickoff, and let's see how much energy they have to come back into the game. So we've seen in the, let's say, the second half of this first half a bit of the effort through let's say more physical game. Do you think that for Romania this could be the solution?
Maybe, because what we see just now as well, Belgium is better playing in the space, so more contests. I think it makes Romania to be more in the game. But so more context, it means that Romania is more in the game. But the problem of Romania as well is that they drop a lot of balls, trying to do some offloads logically. But maybe in the second half we will see more offloads from the side of Romania, and then Belgium could be more in trouble. So we will see, because Romania is still in the game.
Well, now 26-7 is the current score, but still second half ahead.
A perfect kickoff, and the catch up as well. Yeah. But it was
too early.
too short. The kickoff was so.
Actually, we can benefit here from quite a good signal from the referee's mic. I mean, she's communicating quite clearly.
Yeah. More speed, more speed. You need more speed.
So Maya Konstantin, is she going to make it? Okay, so it's a still penalty for Romania. And Maya Konstantin is not waiting for anything. She just smashed into the next opponent. She was not able to pass, but this looks to be a card.
Infringement.
That can help to Romania. 6 against 7.
Here is the mark.
Can help.
Maybe the last chance to come back. It would be crazy, but possible.
Yep.
In the meantime, it's Lily Rose Corrier who is leaving the field. Belgium now with 6 players.
More well stolen from the side of Belgium, and look at that counter attack. Just one pass to the space again, and Romania is not catching that player. Yep.
Amy Reimdonk scored this try.
Romania number 12. And Belgium number 5 and 11.
12, 7.
Okay, so in the meantime, it's just substitution.
11 Belgium, 11 and 5.
The numbers that we can hear at the moment. Yeah, but it was yeah, pity for Romania, and quite interesting if we have the chance to see it also in the replays that on how small space, let's say, everything was concentrated before the actual try.
It's always an advantage for the team. They play with less players, so the whole sequence. Romania was under the pressure, defensive pressure of Belgium, so it's strange because 6 against 7, as we mentioned. But when you play on a small pitch, so one missing player is not so important. So well done from the side of Belgium. Yeah, another handling error. So still Belgium is regaining the ball position.
Now we can also hear the crowd of the Belgian fans who came here. I can imagine that part of it is also coming from the boys from Belgium team who are also participating, the boys part. But that's the advantage that Romanians have as well. Now another face from Belgium. They're still trying the right side. There's a lot of space, but the ball was lost. So looks like that the energy is missing. We had like a lot of interruptions.
It's exactly what I wanted to say as well. I think that the Romanians' defense is more passive than in the first half. So yeah, maybe the fatigue is up here. So the scrum was turned, so we will see another scrum to repeat.
So the ball still remains in the hands of Sorina Tilici, who is now acting as, let's say, scrum half in this action. And a free kick. Free kick, so continuing issues. Now Romania now had, let's say, the benefit that Belgian players were not ready to defend. They had to create a line, and maybe that's also the reason why they are breaking through. And this looks very positive. Maybe 10-meter gap between the running Romanian ball carrier and the other player. And late, but still one more try for Romania.
Blue number 6 out. Blue 6.
Yeah, well opened the game till the space, and then there was a quick player, so she could use her speed, and it was a nice try. Just a few seconds, 20 seconds before the final whistle. So I don't think that that Romania can turn the whole match, but anyway, it was a good try. We can see a very good reaction, because the player, she was taking the ball, she was like turned to her teammate, but she knew where to play, how to play, so very quick reaction, and it's why they scored the try. Yeah.
Yeah, try scored by number 11, Daria Petronova Moisei. Her first record in this tournament. Well, as mentioned, it's not difficult to count the tries of Romania because there was none against the Spain. And the 7 minutes of the second half has just passed. Now it's clear that the Belgium will win this game and therefore get qualified for the semi-finals. Romania will continue only to the rankings. Their final match group will be against Germany. 31-14.
And the head space between both.
So Martin will have Belgium and Spain still ahead of us. Do you see some room for surprise now seeing 2 games of each side?
Not a lot. I think still like what we said before the tournament, before the tournament started. So the 3 favorites are the same. Yeah, the team like Belgium or Germany, they can compete in some phases of the game, but not during the whole game. So that's the big difference if we speak about France or Spain. So that's it. In some aspects of the game, some individual performances, etc. So that can be similar. But when we speak about the whole game and approach to the whole game, so the performance of Spain and France is more complex. So yeah. For me, it's the same, but it doesn't mean that we couldn't see a surprise. Why not?
Let's hope for that. Now, as you look the replays of the highlights from the previous round, we'll continue with the interview in a second.
Belgium, Romania 31-14, and Lea Pousset from Belgium. You played 2 games, you have 2 wins. Both games are pretty like a thriller. Which one was better?
I think the first one was better because the team was stronger, and I'm very proud of the team because we improve on each match, so that's cool.
Now you're going to play against Spain, which is pretty strong team. What do you expect, Lea?
I expect to upgrade our level again and to put a big intensity in all the match, and I wish to win the game.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Thank you.
Poland and France. Let's see if David and Goliath, but for sure France is confirmed the expectations in their very first game. They managed to win over Turkey. Now there's another team which should not have as high standards as France, which is Poland. Poland in the first game suffered also quite clear loss against Czechia. So let's see how those previous games will serve for the upcoming 14 minutes between France and Poland. Martin, we've seen some, let's say, not so accurate kickoffs from the French side already in the first game. Now again.
It's not very good adjustment of the windy weather, because as we have mentioned a lot of times today, it's very windy weather. The wind is turned as well. It's not blowing in one direction, so the kicker has to adapt a little bit. And as well, it's very it's difficult to kick the drops because the ball is staying a long trajectory in the air, and then it has to bounce well as well. So there are a lot of aspects that can change the kickoff. So so there's a big room to adapt. And as well, we mentioned as well today that the kickers in the sevens are not so great as in the 15s. So that's true as well.
Right, but still, this should not be a skill that should make the difference between the two sides. Yep. France has a lot of qualities in other perspectives, which was now clearly demonstrated by Alexis Casalbou.
Yeah, I can.
The French player with the number 10 is opening the score against
good.
Poland.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done. A lot of alternations, playing on wide pitch and alternating with playing in a channel, then change the direction to the space where was no defense. We can say so. Well done by France.
So the cake, okay, we spoke quite a lot about quicks. This one didn't go through, but to be honest, the angle was not perfect.
Left again.
Yeah, you can see situation 3 against 2, clear, and then they were able to maintain 2 against 1. It's very important when you play 3 against 2 and a clear try.
Yeah, and very good decision, assessment of the situation.
Yep.
That's what makes the entire, let's say, maturity of the team like France or Spain.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not just individual skills, as you were mentioning in one of the previous games.
You slowed him down. She needs to roll first.
Not rolling away from the ball, so penalty kick against France.
No, not good. Hold.
And now advantage for the French team. Let's see how they will use it. No, this is going to be scrum.
Scrum.
So French team is also
A little bit closer.
enjoying, let's say, good conditions for the preparation, because they are utilizing the National Rugby Center in Marcoussis. They had the camp there since Monday, so sometimes to fine-tune the tactics, to get to know each other, and now they can show us what they have prepared. And this seems to be like one more try.
Yeah, just two things. A perfect pass by one hand that surprised the defense, made the defense be on one spot, and then to fix direct defender, and then to play 2 against 1 perfectly. So these 2 aspects were done in a great way.
The try was scored by Odelia Kone. We have not seen her that much in the first game
Left again.
against Romania, but now
When you're ready.
she's shown her very fast pace. And then also building a good position for the kicker, right? As she was aiming really to get as much into the middle as possible. Now Poland with some troubles when receiving the ball. They somehow have it under control, and this was an outstanding try by French 12, Luis Franco. Yeah, evidence you don't need to be a giant actually to make a wonderful tackle.
No, if you do it technically well from the good side, and as we saw in this case, the player, the center of gravity is high, so everybody goes very quickly to the floor. But unfortunately for France, from this very dominant tackle, they didn't get anything.
That's right. Poland is again in the possession of the ball. Let's now see how they will use it in the upcoming phase. They are trying to slide through the right side, but the ball bounced into the touchline.
Got the knock-on advantage if you want it.
Yeah, now it's a bit dirty. I mean, messy.
Scrum advantage.
Several
over.
handling errors on each side.
No, blue. Good. Let her roll.
Yeah.
Out of the blue.
An interception. Yeah. The Poland has a problem just to get out of the half of the pitch. So I think the whole first half we are playing just on the side of Poland. So on the other side of the pitch, the grass can grow up without any problem.
We have time to restart.
Yeah, let's see how this will be utilized by the local grass manager, but Mado Bidar is the try scorer, French number 7. That was ready for the interception, and as we can see, not that much effort needed. So another French kickoff. This time it seems to be long enough. Yeah, and again some issues when receiving the ball, whether it was some poor communication or shining sun, whatever. We won't see anything much more from the first half of this game. France so far following what we would expect them to see, but the margin is not that big, right?
Yeah, exactly. And as well, if I can see the shadows, I think the non-catching the ball was the reason was the sun, because the player was like looking upward and looking for the ball, and the ball I think just well like hidden by the sun, so difficult to catch it. Yeah.
True. So short break ahead of us, and once the team refreshes and hear the instruction from coach, we are back for the second half of France versus Poland game.
To bych nedělal, vole, to bych nedělal.
Second half of France versus Poland game is underway. The French favorite is still dealing with certain issues now. There was a sudden knock-on from Luis Franco. It's 17-0, which is quite comfortable lead, but at least I personally was expecting a little bit more from the French team. It's not as dominant as in their first appearance against Turkey.
It's true, but you know, it's a mental thing as well, a little bit, because when you play against team that is not so strong like Spain, so maybe it's difficult to get into the game like mentally as well, to play really, to be concentrated on 100%. So maybe when we see France against Spain, so the intensity will be different, and the concentration focus will be different as well.
Or maybe even when we will see them against the Czech team, which managed to beat Poland, and this is the game which will close today's block of girls game at some point in the evening. But now Polish team is under big pressure from the defense. Now they had to go back, but still holding the ball.
I can see a French coach calling to his players. Chercher les joueurs, parce qu'elle veut que just he wants the players go upward to make more pressure, and to make them like more to get them in the match. So. Because the truth is that Spain is quite waiting a lot, maybe more than expected. They are able to make much more pressure.
And some counter-rucking. This is
Yeah.
quite rare on the tournament.
Backwards.
Which is natural, as it costs a lot of energy, right? And the outcome might be even negative. So this looks as a potential overlap. Let's see how French defenders are able to come back, and not much space now, even ball stolen. Well done by Luis Franco. And this is nice dummy. Luan Pichon, who represents one of the backbones of the team, scoring another try.
I think the fatigue was the reason of this try, because the Polish team was just exhausted after quite a long sequence, so they weren't able to maintain their defending positions, and France well prepared, well organized, playing to the space.
I think they're heading your way. That one's 2. 5's just coming.
So some substitutions ongoing. Fresh pair of legs.
Okay.
Let's see how
when you're ready.
they will impact this game, where France is leading 24-0. Now this time good kickoff. Or maybe too far.
Backwards.
It was quite a good kickoff.
No, blue. Good, well done.
Now we had a chance to see the passes like quite from close proximity.
You've come through legal, you've got to come through
And
the gate
I would say there's also
Go
quite
back.
a difference in
Yeah.
the technique, right? The Polish girls are maybe not that skilled as the French ones in the passing, but for sure that's just one element of many,
Leave her.
which then leads to the overall impression from the game and from the scoreboard. But now a mistake by Mado Bidar. French player with number 7 scored already. One interesting thing, she played for the senior team in Hamburg already this year.
3, 7, 9. Fingers. 3.
But now she needs to substitute.
That's correct.
I guess it's not just. Not that I want to say that that's some kind of result of this mistake, but yeah, she played for the whole match. It's
Just heading your way.
the game is basically won, and
Please.
it's time to save some energy.
Exactly, I think it's a tachtical managing of the situations, how
shall we
to
go
work,
with the
how
shoulders
to
in,
preserve
Little bit more. We've got our shoulders in front. Rebind.
the energy
Guys,
of
let's
the
set up
players.
properly.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, and now come in. Perfect. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Another good call, I think. Yeah, very good. So France got the ball, no defense, and a try. Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Simply perfect. This was based, as we saw quite many times, the winger in the winger space. When the winger is able to beat the opponent, then there's a lot of room to go.
And how the time is going, so we can see more successful the French team in the ruck, counter-rucking, making calls, etc., regaining the balls. Maybe as well the cause is the fatigue, because we are just a few seconds before the final whistle, so the fatigue is there.
And I would even guess that the substitutes might be a bit stronger on the French side, because generally France has a wide selection of players. So it's not about few key players. They are able to replace them and with other plenty of skillful players. But now some skills shown by the Polish players on their left side. Pity that this pass went backwards, and again solid tackle. This time by Madeleine Souton. And now the voice signal signaled the end of the regular time, regular full time. So most likely after this action, it's going to be over. In the meantime, the players from Czechia and Turkey are already ready in the tunnel to run onto the field. The expected schedule start is in 5 minutes, but still last moments from the French-Poland game, which might be concluded by one more try by the French team. Again, it was with the number 8, Loan Pichon, one of the most visible players. She managed to score quite many tries.
When you're ready, that is full time.
The French girls just confirmed their dominance in this game, but we can say that the Polish girls they have tried to do their best. Really, they try to contest the ball, the balls on the floor. They try to look for the opponents when they had the ball. So I think there were like quite interesting things in the game of Polish girls as well. But the quality of France was there as well. So yeah. So congratulations to France.
Congratulations to France. Poland will still contest for a better ranking seeding against Turkey or Czechia. That's what we will. Or it will be more complicated, right? But depends on the result of the coming game, which is between Czechia and Turkey.
Já jsem se koukal, že oni úplně změnili formát, že se hraje jenom semifinále a finále, takže ono prostě
France, Poland, 36-0, and Mado Bidart Dachere from France. 2 games, 2 wins. Is it easy tournament for France?
No, it's the start of the tournament, so we are training to compete against greater countries like Spain, or it's like training now, and we're happy to win those matches with our objectives.
Now we are going to play against the home team, Czech Republic. What do you expect from Czech? Do you think it's going to be the most difficult game, and why?
I don't know, I don't see the game of Czech Republic, but I think we're going to play like we play the 2 other matches, and I think we're gonna win also if we work together.
Enjoying the tournament and the games?
Yes, it's a wonderful tournament. The hotel is wonderful, and I'm happy to be here with my team.
Merci beaucoup.
Jo, tamhle je to Erika, proto dojdu.
Musíme na druhou stranu, Maxi, tam jsou, kámo. Tak můžeme pro ně spolu skočit, říkám, jsou na druhé straně. Jo, tam je Edity, mám tady má, kámo. Jo, tak... Zbytek je tady, kámo, jdeš tu.
Tady je zbytek.
Tady je zbytek, zajímavá.
Oni už nejsou prostě zatím.
Tak,
Crazy. Pak si nepostaň si trošku od toho mikrofonu, prosím, na nechce jako majte.
hej.
Tahej! Ale sej mi! To bědí! Kurva.
Jeden volky!
You ready kick? Let's go. Leon. Okay, Tucker. Tucker, release. From option.
Tak.
Ready? Okay, holding. Leon. Inside. on. Offside advantage. Advantage is over. Go. The knock on, okay? Anything from that side?
Yeah, just creeping.
Okay.
Not been material, so like that 52.
Do you think the offside on the run? Captain Red! Captain White! 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 Okay, go.
Haydi yüksel kızım, yüksel, öykü söyle.
Okay, take a step back. Okay, you good? Enough? No. Side entry. 10. 10. Stay.
Ale například mají už 6 ale na Evropě o tom nás pivo nebude.
Number 3, offside.
Beyza, oyna da ayrıl. Beyza, oyna da ayrıl. Oyna da ayrıl.
Ready? Go! Bye!
Offside! Offside!
Hey, tackle. Not on the ball. Seconds.
When you're ready.
One player off, wait, hold.
Time is off. Set.
Yeah, we're ready.
Time back on. Okay, hang on. Side entry. Not on my back, okay? No, it's yours. Just pick it on my back. Okay, tackle. Number 8. Play on. Use it. What time is that? No. No. She did the. Yes, I know. But she starts with the foot and then she kicks. So
Yeah, the horn was down.
So this one. Okay, open. No, to them. No, to them. No, to them. Yes. Sorry. Okay, play on. Okay. Stand. Go back. Now you're good. The fine. Yeah, he didn't hurt the area after the PR. And she didn't tell me he got any death, okay?
Tam jako myslím, že z 5 metrů to není tak
Czech Republic, Turkey 24-15 and captain of the Czech team, Lucie Paloučková. Second game, second win, but it was very difficult.
It was really difficult for us. We expected it to be like more easier, so it was really tough game for us. So we are happy that we won.
So 2 wins, 2 games, but now we are going against France. This one is gonna be a tough one, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. It's going to be really tough. I think we are excited for France because we know that it's probably one of the best teams in whole Europe. So we are excited to try to have the best game as we can.
How we have to play if we wanna be successful?
We have to play smart. We have to, I don't know, I actually don't know. We just have to be good together and it will be fine.
Thank you, Lucia.
Zároveň Lucie Paloučková zmínila, že na to nadcházející utkání proti Francii se velice těší. Trošku to potvrzuje tvoje slova, Martine. Je to velká výzva v pozitivním smyslu a také tam zmínila, v čem se bude muset hra českého týmu zlepšit. Mluvila Lucie Paloučková hlavně o tom, že budou muset hrát chytřeji, tak uvidíme, jak se to povede. 18 hodin a 6 minut našeho času ČT Sport Plus. Budeme se těšit a pokud chcete u rugby zůstat, pokračujte, začíná právě druhý blok utkání chlapců, a to konkrétně utkání mezi Francií a Litvou. So welcome back, and we are starting the second round of this boys tournament. Lithuania in the green jerseys against the heavyweight from France. In the first minute, France has managed to score their first try, but Lithuania is now at the ball and they are trying to cut through the defense into the opponent's territory. But as you can see, it's a very difficult. France is actively defending, but now a potential gap on the right side. But again, the French defense on their feet.
From the side, you need to use the door.
Yeah, the problem was that the French defender was joining the ruck from a different side, not from their own side. So a penalty kick, and Lithuania just decided to gain some meters and as well to maintain the position, throwing the ball into the line out.
So well gathered the ball for Lithuania, who can now use their deep space to run another attack. Direction is changed, a side step. Well tackled. This time we can see some counter-attacking effort that caused some issues when distributing the ball and actually bought some extra time for France. But again, France with the offside, right?
Yes, yeah, that's it. It was an offside. But yeah, Lithuania just attacked very well. A lot of pressure going forward, and if you go forward, so sometimes the defensive line is not able to get on side and stays in offside. So it's what happened.
So Lithuania is continuing, and now they are quite deep in the French territory. Again, wonderful line out, no issues. And playing the ball wide as much as possible. And so far still French defense well prepared.
So Lithuania doesn't have any respect in a good way. Of course, and just they try to move the defense to look for the intervals as well. So attacking the lines as well, not only moving the ball from one side to another side, but they are trying to really attack the defensive line. So. So from my side, yeah, Lithuania has a good face since the first whistle.
Yes, they are losing by 7 points, but by 7 points only.
Yeah.
France is a very strong team. Oh, and this. We have this old Czech saying like a knife through butter.
Yes.
So this was the case.
As I would say, the speed is the speed. That's it. But before the speed, there was a decision as well. So the player, when he was taking the ball, he knew. In that time, he already knew that where the space was, and just he accelerated there. Perfectly done.
Matt Lefebvre was the try scorer and also the successful kicker. Here we can see how he achieved the try. Second French try. Let's hope the Lithuania will not get demotivated, because their performance so far has been in this game very positive. Yeah, but this has been a good play, right? The French maintained to hold the ball carrier, and after some moment, this is the referee actually awards the ball to the opponent.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, now when you observe the rugby as it is played today, then especially when we talk about the sevens rugby, so how big evolution do you see that took place actually since you played the sevens?
It's nice footwork again. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think the evolution was quite big, because when I played, it was like 20 years ago. So the sevens, it was more or less, it was a sport just for after the season. To play on the beaches, or just after the season, just to make some fun with friends, etc., etc. But afterwards, it got to the Olympic Games, and of course, all the some states they invested much more money on that. The preparation just got professional as well. So in all the aspects, the game just evolve very well. So the speed is much higher. The players are as well specialized in sevens. When I played, less players were specialized like this. So we were playing 15s and sevens as well. So that's it, and as well the organization of the game. Now we can see that there is no fullback, for example. So when I played, there was somebody like a fullback, or somebody who was like sweeping a little bit.
But here we have a, sorry to interrupt, but this is the first points on the Lithuanian behalf, and the French defense has actually failed for the first time in this tournament.
And as well, there's more contact today than before, because when I played, so a lot of players they were just running backwards, looking for the space. Today we can see it as well. For example, even Dupont does it, even playing 15s. But yeah, more racks, more using the offside line because of racks. So more contacts, more intensity. So yeah, so the evolution was quite important. Yeah.
Now Osvaldas Diedonis is the author of this try. The first player to breach through the French defense. And now we have a halftime break, so it's 19-7. Really not a big difference, right?
Yeah, it's Lithuania is still in the game, so good.
Yeah, and also now this little bit reminds me the Turkey in girls, because if I'm not mistaken, Lithuania was also one of those, or maybe let me check. No, actually Lithuania has been participating already last time, sorry for that. Yeah, for sure. But what do you think about number 5? Actually, he seems to me like maybe 5 years older than any other. I mean, positively in maturity, I don't want to, of course, anyhow blame them, but the way he moves, to me it seems like really a bit different world.
You know, our sport is based on calendar age, but we have to take in account as well the biological age, and it's different. The difference is between the players in the youth categories, between the or in the biological age can be 2 or 3 years, and it's a big difference. You know, when somebody is I don't know 17 years old, another one biologically, for example, 15 or even 14. So that's a big difference. Yeah.
Now a very good spirit in Lithuania, defending and
what a pass, just by one hand around the body.
Okay, so now this was a couple of moves from a different universe. Now French extending the lead.
Now we could see just the masterness of this French team. So what the passes, what the use of the space and support of the players. It's what we said as well before. So just they don't react, they pre-act. So they play the situation that hasn't already been created. So really, this phase was really like from a manual. Rugby manual.
Yeah, let's enjoy it one more time.
Yeah, that's
wonderful flow then. And now what happened after this tackle? I need to. Okay. It's like rubber legs.
Backwards.
Exactly.
Three backwards.
So wonderful piece of rugby, and now France is maybe going to show us one more. There's a lot of space and actually one Lithuanian player on the ground, so an overlap which is quite easily exploited, and now we can see the France, the way they jumped off in terms of score, but also in terms of performance. Now the difference is obvious.
Yeah, it's just they started to play just a quicker game in the second half, and we saw just two quick tries. So I think the game is done. But anyway, for Lithuania, it can be a good experience to play against so good players. So just to evolve and develop themselves.
Here one more time, and again it was number 5, Matt Lefebvre, the regular contributor to the French score. By the way, he's a member of Rugby Club Frontignan. And his hobbies, except for rugby, are boxing. So
again, the support was just immense from the side of France. Always in the right space, in the right time, just arriving, receiving the balls. So just perfectly, just go to the ground, to the contact, turn and look for the players, just pass the ball. So perfectly done. Always the French players are the players here who who do everything to maintain the continuity. So to keep the ball on the floor is the last option from the last options, I would say. So always trying to maintain the continuity, throwing the ball or passing the ball from the ground to one hand around the body, looking for the support. The support is always there. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, the second half has turned into a bit of different game. Now France is scoring try after try.
White substitute number 4, okay? White substitute number 4.
But definitely credit for Lithuania, what they have shown during the first half especially. But now looks like that the French team geared up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's try after try. Now we have a chance to see the French coach on the sideline. He doesn't seem to be excited. More like controlling, checking the list or checking the far plan.
Green substitute number 14, okay?
14.
The French team is kicking quite well as well, like regarding the kickoffs. So it's difficult for Lithuania to get the balls. So as now, so now we can see how the kickoff can be dangerous for the opponent side. It's really a big tool and weapon for the attack for the team who is making the kickoff. So difficult for Lithuania get into the position of the ball.
Yeah, here one player managed to out-jump the lift.
Now the wind wasn't very well managed. No, but it was the play is surprised. It's why he's trying the grass to see where the wind goes. But when he was kicking, so there was no wind. But in the moment, just after the play kicked the ball, so the wind started blowing. So that's why the kickoff was short.
Yeah, simply the weather is not really predictable. So even though the French are, as you were commenting, they want to be pre-active, so
yes,
when it comes to weather, this is more difficult.
Everything has its limits.
Yeah. But again, now another wonderful run from the French side. And another player who enjoys the glory of the try, Lenny Magnin, player number 2. And good kick by Simon Laharuk. Last moments of this game. France will achieve its second pool victory.
Tackle, release! You're on the floor, you need to release.
It looked like it was like a smother tackle, but the referee was calling a tackle. It means that all the players, they had to release the ball carrier, but they didn't. So it's why it was a penalty kick for Lithuania.
Crouch! Boy! Set!
Lithuania is trying to score one more try of honor. For sure, it will not change the result of this game. France will be the clear victory, but this is definitely something for their confidence, something for the fans. However, Lithuania is losing the ball now. French can launch another little attack, which will be ended with one more try. Gilles Vermeulen is the final try scorer, and amazing score actually, over 70 points. And this is what more or less French team managed to achieve during the second half, because first one was different.
Yeah, and a good example what happened if you play 1 against 1 as a defender. So you don't have you have less chances to defend well.
Actually, what do you think that could be behind such a change that French shown in the second half?
More intensity from the side of France. Just they started to play more intensively, more quicker. So they were like more determined. So that was, and they controlled the ball as well. And they had some kickoffs. They received the ball, so they maintained the positions and position of the ball, and that was, and as well the intensities. They didn't want to play 19-5, so just they put more energy on everything, and as did more positions, more intensity, and more tempo.
So the first half was some kind of a wake-up call for France.
Yeah, a little bit. We can say, yeah. And as well, you know, as the time is running, so the forces and strength is just you are losing all of time. This so I think physically France is better prepared than Lithuania as well. So that's true as well.
And now for the interview.
France-Lithuania 73-7, and Simon Laharage from France. Simon, 2 games, 2 wins. It seems like a little bit easy tournament for you.
No, there is a big team in the championship, and we need to win with a lot of points to play against the second tomorrow in semi-final. So it's important to win with a large score. Yes.
Yeah, and now we're gonna play against Portugal. Do you expect the most difficult game for you in the group?
I think, but we played like today, like the game, and let's see if we win.
In a French national team, you are with Gaspard, who is your cousin. Is it something special for you to play with your family on the one pitch?
Yeah, it's special. It's good time with him. I know him from a little, so it's easy to play with him.
Are you from a typical rugby family? Any other members of the family play?
Yeah, our fathers play rugby before.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Simon. Yeah?
And with the interview, we are now closing the previous game between France and Lithuania and focusing now more on the encounter between Portugal and Turkey, where the Portuguese are just now taking the lead.
Yeah, maybe similar to France. Now we will see a very quick team, very clever team, well-developed team as well. So it will be difficult for Turkey to face the team as Portugal is. As well, it's one of the European teams that it's not seen like a top European rugby level countries like Great Britain or France, but they started to focus on the rugby sevens like more than 20 years ago, and just they are one of the top European countries regarding the rugby sevens. So now we can enjoy the play as Portugal does.
Committed to the tackle.
We can see as well, they regained the position of the ball.
Okay,
15 meters against the scoring line, so just looking for a little gap to break there. A lot of passes, looking for that, and yeah, perfectly done. Always maintaining what we were saying as well in the previous game about French rugby. Always maintaining the continuity, looking for the passes, maintaining the ball alive, etc. And changing as well the spaces where to attack, etc. Till a gap just appears. So it's what we have seen just in this sequence.
Yeah, Turkish boys so far are not managing to, let's say, follow their girls, peers from Turkey. They suffered a big loss from France in the first round. And now it doesn't look really promising against Portugal. This time, based on the referee, it was no try, but still in 3 minutes that was third very, very dangerous situation. While Portugal, they managed to beat Lithuania 48-0 in the first half. In the first round.
Crutch. Fine.
As well, very good kickoffs. Immediately, Portugal regains the position of the ball. Difficult for Turkey afterwards to do something.
It's release the ball. Away, Portugal.
Okay, but this is very interesting, very promising sprint.
I think we have to remember this player number. It's player number 8. The footwork, agility, and the speed was just extraordinary. I wouldn't say that the defender did a mistake, or even all the defensive line did a mistake, but it was just an acceleration and good footwork. Maybe what I would say that the defensive line weren't too much in a movement. So even if you are well organized, but the defensive line is standing or moving very, very slowly, so it can be dangerous for
Yeah, number 8, Oguzhan Demir. Showed great individual skill and a little bit shrinking the Portuguese margin just to 7 points, and now the Portuguese players are trying to do something similar. And here's Guilherme Taborda in break. Again, 14-point lead, 12-point lead now, maybe 14 in a moment for Portugal.
Yeah, again, well read, good early break, as Yuriko mentioned, as before, a Turkish guy, but afterwards reverse in attacking side. There wasn't the defensive line well organized. There were two players in different spaces, and Portuguese just did it well. So well read, well done. Perfect kickoff.
Yeah. Huge altitude.
Yes.
Portuguese did not get the ball, but still at least they didn't give that much space to Turkey, at least on the left side. Now on the right side, from their perspective, it got a bit dangerous. Oof.
Yeah, it was a high tackle, so accidental but high tackle. So it doesn't matter if it's deliberately or not. Anyway, it was a high tackle.
At the end of the first half, Turkey is going for scrum. So likely they will try to employ the speed. Oh.
Again, well read from the side of the Portuguese defender, but as well, I can say a lot of similarities between the men's or boys teams and the girls teams of Turkey. I think logically they are using the same methodology. They are maybe in the same state of development because individually they are very well prepared, very quick legs. They are able to accelerate immediately, so yeah, so a lot of similar things to Turkish girls.
For the moment, just the opponent is now different. Both met France now after girls meeting with the Czech team and playing really a dramatic game. Now, Turkish boys are still somehow keeping up the pace with Portuguese. Difference is now 14 points after first half, so something which can be still, let's say, achieved. But I'm quite interested with what kind of changes both sides will come in the second half. Whether we will see in case of Portuguese something similar to French against Lithuania, gearing up, or whether Turkish will keep up the surprise. Let's see in a few moments after the halftime break. Halftime break is over, and we are continuing with the second round of pool games on Rugby Europe Under-18 Sevens Championship. So far, Portugal is leading by 14 points in the game against Turkey. Turkey restarting, and that was quite amazing kickoff, but the possession was lost to Portugal. Now, quick feet. We have spoken many times, and now space on the left side, and a kick which is chased by Francisco Kuhl. And then that's a try.
Yeah, we could see as well like a perfect non-verbal communication between the fly half and the winger, because the fly half received the ball and had a quick look towards his winger. He knew it, so he started just sprinting to the space, and the fly halves just kicked the ball to the space. So perfect communication and as well cooperation. Yeah.
But unfortunately, after scoring the try, Francisco Kuhl is lying on the ground with a painful grimace. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Okay.
Maybe some kind of contact like after the try, because there was chasing defender. But who is...
Or maybe it could be a cramp, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes a cramp can be really harmful. So, but afterwards you can walk, but yeah.
But now he's leaving the field, but he's leaving the field on his own. That's a positive sign, even jogging a bit, but probably over for this game for him.
Backwards, my wife! Backwards, play on!
Ne, protože on měl míč.
Tackle now, away wide! No, away wide!
Musíš mít, aby bylo sluníčko, musíš mít
Okay, good release! Knock on underground. Good release.
Yeah, knock on from the Portuguese player. The Portugal were looking for the gaps. There were some gaps, but the Portuguese players went on the positions to use them. So well done for the defense of Turkey.
Turkish attack on the wing, and this looks very promising. Yasin Kan Almedar is sprinting for the second try of Turkey. Quite safe dive, back dive maybe. Interesting to see, but Turkey is still maintaining this somehow contact. Maybe let's see how the conversion kick, but even if not, it's 14 points, still 2 tries. Let's say keeping up Portuguese on their feet.
Yeah, I think Portugal should really be focused on the game, because Turkey doesn't seem like that, but can be dangerous, as we say today, and in this sequence as well. It was 1 against 1, another 1 against 1, handoff, and the try. So nothing is done for Portugal.
Yeah, and in the big games, to get beaten by 1 player, 2 players to be beaten by 1, it's actually really dangerous. This can cost a match.
Yeah.
So at least some kind of lesson, but I mean, the mistakes are happening even in the top level, right? So it's perfectionist.
Okay, good offload, backward,
Difficult to achieve, but let's see now. Amazing how Portuguese are still keeping the ball alive. Exactly what you said. It's the last option to go on the ground. And here comes the answer.
But if you want to maintain the continuity, to make the ball alive, so all the players have to be always in the positions. And what Portugal does very well. Sometimes they got mistaken with the decisions how and where to attack, but they are always in the position of a support to receive a pass. So yeah, that's that support play. It's really for a high level.
Backwards, my right. One goes forward. Right come, sorry. Here's the mark, guys. Here's the mark.
Okay, substitution. White.
Okay, guys.
Or level 3. Okay, substitution.
Substitution. White. Number 3, white, I think. Come.
Now the teams are waiting for substitution to take place on the Turkish side. You can see that replaced this with number 3. One of the forwards, Hasbi Tunadincher. But at the same time on the field is coming a medic.
Okay. Time back on. Yeah. Remember, straight introduction, okay? Crutch! Bind! Set! Hey, no, not there. Not straight, not straight.
Something that the referee was actually informing the player beforehand, but still not happy with the direction of the ball. Wonderful footwork and the change of the direction to the left side, but here even though the catch was not good by Mateusz Cunha, still the action continued.
Yeah, the player who was just standing next to the line just anticipated too much, so he was just in front of the player ball carrier, so the ball carrier couldn't pass him a ball.
Portuguese are approaching the goal line. And it's a try, based on the referee.
Yeah, game over. No. Conversion and then we're done.
Okay, so it was a try. And as we heard quite clearly, after the conversion, the final whistle will be blown and this game is over. So Portugal managed to get needed points.
It seems that the kick was good as well, but I'm not sure from this side point of view. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, yeah, Portugal just won the game. Well played, but we have to say that the Turkish team just showed a lot of good things, basically on the individual basis as well. But in the defense, I saw them very well organized as well. So yeah, it was quite a good game.
So definitely the third game between Lithuania and Turkey in this group will be worth watching.
Yeah.
Portugal will meet France. They will have also, how to say, a tough bread, how we say. But yeah, let's see the next game in a couple of minutes. Actually, this match was originally scheduled for a bit later, but there was some kind of shuffle. In the meantime, another teams are gathering in the tunnel. Let's see if our colleague Petra will manage to get an interview from either of the sides. Yeah, so in a few moments we are handing over to Petra and the post-game interview.
Portugal, Turkey 40-12, and the head coach of Portugal, Pedro Leal. Pedro, second game, second win. What's your aim? What's your target for this tournament?
It's getting better every game. I think we didn't play as good as last game. So next game it's a big game against France. They are the champions, so let's see how it goes.
How do you have to play to be successful in the game against France?
Very good defending. On defense, it's all about defense, and then when we have the ball, just keep the ball, play together, not playing as individual, play as a team, and let's see how it goes.
You used to play as a rugby player as well for Sevens national team?
Yes, a long time ago, yes, for Portugal, in this circuit, yeah.
And successfully, and how many years ago?
Maybe 10 years ago, yeah, when Portugal were in the circuit, the world circuit.
Thank you.
So in about 2 minutes we will witness another pool game between Germany and Romania. After a small, let's say, sidestep with the game between Portugal and Turkey, we are coming back to the regular schedule of the games. And therefore, to the game between Germany and the blue jerseys. Germany is the team that in the first game managed to win over Poland and is the expected top team of this group. And then Romania that fell short by only 5 points to Belgium, so that was close encounter. Let's see how this experience will reinforce their confidence and let's say hunger for the game against Germany. Martin, what kind of game do you expect? Tight encounter?
Yes, very tight. I'm not able to say to bet who would win. Yeah,
Luckily we can't.
Yes.
We can't bet.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely a bold start from Romania from the very first seconds. Now the game is going onto the right side. Ah, nice tackle from the German team. Lennart Grimm, number 11. Showed his defensive skills, but Romania still keeps the ball, even though they have some issues. Now the ball gathered by player, I'll call him just Joshua. He has quite a Latin name. Sorry to his and his family. And another great tackle from the German side. So German has increased the intensity of the defense and now forced the opponents to the mistake.
Ah, that's a try. That's a try.
That had to be quite a tough call for the referee, but he has his assistants to help.
Yeah.
Well, so that was a really fast start. I mean, from both sides, first Romania, and then a couple of hard hits from Germany and quick exploitation of the ongoing situation.
Yeah, exactly. Just be organized well in the defense, putting pressure, and just then when you got the ball, so just try to use it quickly. So yeah.
Here's a recap and the duel. It looked like that. Yeah, it was really tough goal. Oof. Stefan Darimont. One of the few players who get the bronze medal from the last championship for Germany is scoring again. So the beginning was quite tight. Now Germany managed to leap, get some extra points.
They got like 2 opportunities and they used it well. In this situation, there was a little bit like a messy situation in the defense of Romania. We can see just the player is how important is to always stay on your own feet and always like be working on their feet and trying to look for. Look for the like a space, etc. So because the number 4 from Romania didn't hold him very well. So well done, individual try and well done.
In the meantime, now Romania again has their turn, and now Joshua is trying to find space. He decided to grab a kick through. Now race for the ball. So far it was won by Max Lane. Fast-paced German player, but now he's surrounded by 3 Romanian players. But amazing strength, he maintained himself to be out of the touchline. Penalty, and it's Romania again.
I think it was like the player didn't stay on his feet, so he got supported on his arms or something like this. So it's why the penalty kick and the ball is for Romania.
Yeah, and Romania is progressing, even though, okay, still at the ball.
Yeah. Good situation, like 3. Well, it was 3 against 3, but Romania was in better positions, tactical positions. But the first player just just lost that advantage of the position. So nothing was from that, but it was a situation to create another situation 2 against 1.
And a couple of beautiful faces. Romania is really close now. The ball a little bit bounced, but the referee, it seems that the referee still let them play. No contest from Germans. Dramatic moments. Robert Jankus maintaining the ball, and now, is this a try?
Yeah, at the end it was a try, but for me it looked like at the beginning that the Romanian player lost the ball, just hitting the ground, but we will see. But
yeah, here's Janku.
No, he touched the ball, and afterwards the ball was not hold it, and the assistant of referee was there, and the ref as well. So
yeah, the assistant was really close. Nobody else had better view. No protests. So either it's great respect for referees, or it was really like the referee whistled.
It's not a very quick game, only for the players, but for the referees as well.
Yeah. Actually, at least 2 tough calls. One was on the other side, right?
Yeah.
But for, let's say neutral spectator, it's a great that Romania managed to get in touch. Now the margin is 9 points. Now Joshua making the kickoff. Quite original way how doing it, and also successful. Romania at the ball.
Oof. Nice feed work as well.
And Germany is extending their lead. This is Max Lane. I think he was the 13th player in the first game. He did not show up, but now he's showing his skill, his fast pace, and scoring a try for Germany. At the moment, we have to admit that we can see 0 actually on the scoreboard for Romania.
Yeah.
Looks like that in the end the try was not awarded. We'll try to get more information later, but for the time being it's 21-0 for Germany. Germany holding the lead after the first 7 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it's a little bit cruel, I would say, for Romania, because they are trying to play. They are spending time on the half of Germany, but receiving tries. Germany has some opportunities and is able to use them. So yeah, it's good for Germany. For Romania, we can see a lot of potential. So maybe we can see this potential as well in the second half. But yeah, this is the first try we can see from Germany.
Yeah, there were 2, let's say, a bit controversial moments, both in favor of Germany. And I totally agree what you said, that it can be a bit cruel to Romania, because they perform definitely better than the scoreboard can suggest. Yeah, but this is Max Lane. In the meantime, we'll try to get more information from you on not awarding the try for Romania, but the score is as is. Shortly, we'll start with the second half of this game, which is definitely important for Germany, because again, the semi-finals are sure only for the first teams of the pools, and then for one second team who, let's say, ends up the best. So Germany definitely, as a let's say defending bronze medal, they want to get promoted. They want to fight for the medals. For them it's important to win every game in the pool, but it's not so easy with Romania. And one more update on the scoreboard. So the try was ultimately awarded. The score is now 21-5. This is information from the referees, but this may change in a moment because we have another break from Germany. And Stefan Darimont, a veteran from the previous championship, is scoring one more try. So, typical modus operandi for the German team, Martin?
Yes, an opportunity and use it well. So yeah. And now we have a right score.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now it's also updated
on
for
the
you.
screen. Yeah.
But as we can see, Germany immediately jumped again. I would say here we can see how it is like important to keep the ball alive, keep the running, because then the defense, they are just chasing. I've learned from you the word being like reactive. So that's the only thing they can do here, to chase the ball carrier, but then the attackers are always one step ahead.
Yeah, that's something we can see. Romania does something well, and afterwards something happens. So it's the whole game of today. And counter-attack, well done for Germany. Now just looking at the Romanian players, I don't know if the fatigue is more physical or mental. You know. Because
yeah, sort of resignation.
Yeah, a little bit. I see that they are like downheaded, you know. So yeah, a lot of deceptions. I can understand that because so far they have done a lot of good things, but it was only the German team who scored. So yeah, that's really difficult to handle.
By the way, even for if you won't get into semi-finals, then the score may count. I mean, can make the difference, because it's different whether you end up like last in the group or the first. Then this kind of playoff scheme is then divided, where one part of the teams is contesting for 5th to 8th place, and then the other one from 9th to 12th. So this should actually motivate even the teams which will not make it to the semi-finals still to try their best. But now we can again see Romania attacking. They still have some minutes. They can still a little bit cheer the crowd.
Yeah, all the contact situations, Germany is dominating them. You can see that this tackle, quite a dominant tackle, and as well all the rucks are, the Romanians are like recycling the ball from all the rucks very slowly as well. So it's difficult to attack, and you have to really play one against one, and just maybe to beat 1 or 2 or 3 even defenders if you want to beat an organized defensive line, always attacking against a prepared defense. So that's really difficult. Germany, if in comparison with Romania, the balls are recycling much quicker from the racks, and as well they have more like direct transformations. It means that they make the ball alive more times than Romania. So it's why we can see the result like this. Yeah. Because afterwards, speed is similar, you know, the ability is similar, but the ability to maintain the ball alive and making like dominant tackles or all the contacts, that's what's making the difference in this game, I think.
Mariusz Lakatos in the meantime is being replaced by his teammate. Seems to be hit from one of the contact. But yeah, we were talking about the cruelty of the first half result, and I would personally say that the second half is a bit more fair because Germany really shown a difference. As you said, it's not about individual, let's say, physical skills, but it's about the ability to play, which German team possess in a greater manner. But it still doesn't mean that Romania cannot score a try.
Yeah.
Andrei Fujiji.
Yeah, well done. I think Germany lost a little bit of focus or concentration during that like a break because the time was stopped and we had like I don't know, like 1 minute of break a little bit, and then maybe the mentally Germany went away from the game as well. So it's why maybe they received they conceded a try, but anyway, it was a great action from the side of the Romanian player. Great footwork, speed, and the right situation. Yeah.
And here we have German reply, and we still see similar numbers. Stefan Darimod, maybe hat-trick in this game. If I counted well, his third try. Do you think that, let's say, the preparation phase and training camps could play a role? Because at least based on the information we have, so the German team had quite a proper prep, but Romanians were talking that they didn't have been really for much time together, that they have just one camp. Not enough opportunity to, you know, play any warm-up tournament. Could that be the difference that we see now in the result?
Yeah, that can really be a result, a difference as well. But I would say that the most important or fundamental thing is that how you prepare the team during the year. So if you are preparing regularly the whole year, so afterwards, just before the tournament, if you don't have 1 week of preparation, it doesn't matter too much. But of course, if you don't do anything during the whole year, and then before the tournament you do nothing as well, so it can count. But I don't want to say that Romania didn't do anything, but it depends. You know, if you are preparing regularly the whole year, so afterwards before the tournament can be enough, just 3 days maybe. It depends. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they see themselves for the first time, like after the end of regular 15 season,
that can be a problem. That was like in the time of when I was playing. So just we were playing 15s, and after the 7th after the season, so just we came to the camp, one game camp. We saw each other and went to the pitch to play. You know, but it was in the time where it was, as I said, like after season. Activity, you know, but today the 7s are like in the same level like 15s, you know, so
yeah, it requires more, definitely.
Yeah.
And as we speak, one more try for Germany, so they will end up close to 50. Now let's see if by 1 or 3 points. Yeah, good conversion, good position. And that's it. So interesting to me, it seems that lately we are seeing games with 2 different halves. Not absolutely, but to some degree. The difference is quite often pops up surface only in the second half. And this time it was German team that have, let's say, maintained the quality or maybe improved the quality and deserved victory.
And normally in a like a good quality teams, all the differences you can see just at the end of the game normally, because of the physical strength or capacity and technical, mental capacity, cognitive capacities, etc., etc. So at the end of the game, always you see more the differences. That's a rule as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just when looking at the recap, in the meantime, we have in this tunnel, which actually consists of one long tent, already the national team players from Poland and Belgium. So, reminding the past journey, Belgium managed to win over Romania, but only by 5 points. Poland had actually Germany as their first opponent. They lost 5-26. So, be a bit tighter, but only the game will see. The game will show. So this time we have a Belgian team as Fijians, if we stick to our... But let's have a look at the interview, which is now prepared by Petr.
Germany, Romania, 49-12, and Elfric Bieder from Germany. Did you enjoy this game more than the first one?
Not really. It was very, very tiring. I think the boys worked really, really hard throughout the game. We really came out with a result. We didn't expect it to be this scoreline, but we definitely worked very hard and got the result.
You bilingual? You speak fluently German and English. Is there any influence or the reason why you play rugby because your mother is from England?
I'm half German, half English. So my dad's full German, my mum's full English. So that makes me eligible.
So who plays rugby, your mother or your father?
Neither, just me.
So you find a reason to play in Germany?
Yes, yes. So it was my school teacher when I was little.
Good luck for the third game. Thank you.
And after the short interview with one member of the winning German squad, we can see the beginning of the next match. Belgium-Poland. Poland having the ball with the red jerseys. Now trying their luck on the left flank. And this little bit reminded their super weapon that we can remember from the first game. Somehow reviving the players who left on the side after previous ruck. This time not so successful like against the Germany when they managed to score. So the ball will go to the Belgian team, these nicknamed Wild Pups. Oof. Scoring opportunity. There was a last try-saving tackle from Adam Brzezicki. But it was still not enough to prevent Belgium from scoring their first try after 1 minute and about 40 seconds.
Yeah, well done. Just from the scrum, just the right winger changed the position, so they made like a little bit of advantage of numbers, and then with the speed, etc. So just took the advantage against the defensive line, and good feed work we could see again, just against changing some directions, and nearly it was a scored try as well. So well done from Belgium.
Yeah, the Belgian kicker did not make it between the 3 posts. Score remains 5-0. And now Polish boys are at the ball. And they have another chance to breach the defense from the white bricks. Looks like there was an advantage for Poland. Szymon Wojtowiak is continuing. He's going into collision and ball well secured, and now the Polish team can again move to the right, but there was a knock on and Poland side will lose the ball.
And we have to treat an injured player, so hopefully it will be all right. It looks like the play we cannot see on the screen just now, so there's some problems with his ankle. So we'll see. Just so far, good defense from Belgium. The defense is quite rushing, putting pressure on the Polish team. The Polish team is trying to adapt, so the attacking line is quite deep, just to preserve some space to be able to play a little bit. But in the last phase, just a handling error was the reason why we have to restart with this scrum.
And in the meantime, as you mentioned, number 5 from Poland, Adam Brzezicki, very likely with the ankle, has to step down. He will not continue this game.
Something happened. Somebody lost something. I don't know.
Maybe contact lenses, or
yes, yeah, maybe it looks like.
Bit confused moves from Melvin Labert. This looks like,
or maybe like a finger.
Or like a finger, yeah.
Yeah, it was like dislocated or something. Because he showed it to the referee, and the referee just stopped the game. So I think the finger was dislocated a little bit.
Yeah, so it looks like that some kind of fatigue is taking now the costs. It's just the second game, but anyway, the temperatures are going up here in Ricany.
Yeah, according to the forecast, so this weekend should be very sunny and quite hot. But I think just today is not so hot as I would expect. So better for the players. But anyway, it's not cold.
Yeah. But definitely better than some maybe 2-3 weeks where the temperatures were hitting 40 degrees. It would be really hell for the players to play in that. The Belgian Devils, as they are quite often called, are now trying to prepare hell for Polish players with their another series of attacks. And there seemed to be some room, and yes, another try by Thomas van den Plas.
It's difficult to defend if you don't have numbers and you are standing just on the scoring line, so you cannot play with the space to be able to shift the defensive line till the end. So just for the attacking play, the important is just to fix the player and pass the ball, fix the players, pass the ball is what Germany just has done, and they did it perfectly.
Ani se nepřijel podívat na
to. Rád hrál, jo? Co? Bys rád hrál, jo? Samozřejmě. Mohl jít zajít na sedmičky, vole. Já jsem prostě otázku, vole. Takhle hrál. Měli jsme na vyjebaném křídle. My se dostali ve finále 5 jenom přes křídlo, protože tam byl nějakým vole a na druhém byl Joe.
And heavy pressure from the Wild Pups. They managed to collect the ball. A little gap in their counter-attack with the poor pass, and now the ball dropped as well. Well, in the 15th, I would say a good kick.
Exactly, it was what I wanted to say as well. But in the 7th, the ball should have stayed on the pitch. But yeah, we had the same idea. Yeah.
Go 10, please.
On early, it was like a 50-22 in the 15th.
Yeah. By the way, stupid question, but is the 50-22 valid also in 7th?
No.
Karine, scrum 5.
Now we need to give a big credit to the Belgian defense that forced the Polish team to touch down in behind their own goal line. So scrum 5 for Belgian players who will have opportunity to extend their lead in the very last minute of the first half of this game.
Go! Hold. Set! Stay 9. Same movement.
A bit of suicide dive, but successful.
Yeah, exactly. I think the Polish team feels the fatigue a little bit.
Here's one more recap of the last try made by Wild Pups, who are now leading 17-0 after the first half. Quite a comfortable beginning. Polish team is still looking for the way how to overcome the Belgian defense. Let's remind that this is also these two teams are from the pool with Germany and Romania. So then the game between Belgium and Germany, which will await us, will be very likely the match for the first place, and very important first place, which guarantees the promotion to the semi-finals. Yeah, here's the director offers us a few more highlights and the tries of this game so far. The game which will continue in a few moments. Here in Ricany, in central part of Czechia, the wind is again lifting, which is actually quite, unlike the morning, this is quite comfortable because the heat is otherwise growing. So we spoke about the recovery of the players. I believe that you were, Martin, mentioning how important it is to find the shadow. So it's definitely welcome if the shadow comes as well.
Exactly, no doubt.
On the chest is good. There's no turn forward. Play in front, play the ball. White player, go 10, please.
A lot of things the referee is saying knock on, and afterwards just not on being on offside. So a lot of things from the side of Germany.
Sorry, Belgium.
Belgium, yeah, Belgium. Sorry.
Yeah, we already spoke about the jerseys, and let's say or confusion when they deviate from the traditional colorful scheme. And this is going to be the first try for Poland. So great to see Mateusz Guzewicz has managed to be the first Polish player to get to the goal line. Hopefully this will give some kind of extra life to the Polish team. They had to now play without one of their players who got injured. So some positive vibes are definitely welcomed.
And as well, the Polish team will kick off again, you know, so it's very important as well to have the kickoff, because you can regain the position of the ball again. So yeah, and well done scoring that. Yeah, but it's not about the windy weather. This wasn't hit very well. But as well, the problem is not how to hit the ball, but when it's windy weather, so you have to let drop the ball, and the ball till the bounce, and then you have to bounce as well. So it's a lot of time. So the trajectory can change a lot, and then the ball can bounce like not in the perfect way, and so the contact with the ball is afterwards not perfect. Yeah, so it's the problem with the windy weather.
Yeah, I can see that as a former kicker, you have studied the science behind quite a lot, and looks like that there are no shortcuts in wind.
Yes, I was studying the wind.
Yeah, it's interesting how actually to what kind of knowledge rugby can bring you if you really are into the. And how rich rugby is, I mean, when it comes to the palette of different skills, right, and so on.
Because you have to adapt your like kicking technique, or not only kicking technique, any technique to the weather as well. Maybe you have to be closer to the floor, you know, etc., etc. So always you have to adapt how to kick, and the timing of hitting the ball as well, because hard pitch is different than the pitch like this, when this like a very nice grass, or when this is like muddy. So all of this like is making you change some aspects of the technique. So it's not. Sometimes it's complicated.
At the moment, the time is off because one of the Polish players with number 11, possibly Ashton Stanchik, required some medical assistance, but now he's back and ready to play. Ready to defend, actually, because Belgian team is launching attack on the right flank. The scrum half tried to surprise the Polish backs, Polish defense, but he was not entirely successful. Whilst Pops losing the ball, penalty kick awarded to the Poland.
Now we can see how deep the Polish players are, just trying to be in high speed, playing the ball. Well done, well done with the handoff. Yeah.
Second try.
Yeah.
Dawid Stobiecki is closing the gap to Belgium. Now it's just by 7 points.
Maybe they found a solution for the Belgium defense, just standing very deep. So yeah, it's like losing some space, but like this, it permits to the Polish players to play in a high speed, you know, and all this.
Actually,
yeah.
I was surprised by this move by number 13. Now, for me, he was like eating the space from 10, but ultimately it was a good choice.
Yeah. So, and both tries were scored by the wingers, you know, just taking the ball with the speed. So maybe that can be a solution.
Polish team has about 1.5 minutes still. Now definitely Belgians will be now more and more aware of the time.
Yeah.
So they have a penalty. They decided to move the ball. It found a touch, which is of course very important.
It was as well, I think, a good decision, not only because they have to play with the time and to gain some territory, etc., but as well the wind is blowing in his favor, in their favor. So I think quite good decision.
Belgium also won the ball, so 1 more minute. Actually, even less. They just need to carry the ball and not to make any mistakes. Now troubles, but still in their possession. Now we can see no hurry forward. Maybe to find some space.
Okay, no heads now, no heads. Let's play, let's play.
Not successful Czechia from the Polish side. The time is running out. Last few seconds and the Belgian team is approaching forward. Now it was a knock-on. No, it wasn't. Or ultimately it was. So Poland will still have a chance. Last moments.
On the pass.
I don't think tactically it was well done by the Belgian winger because he could knew that he would be tackled. So maybe just to stop and make the ball alive would be better for Belgium today, because just now, because they have to count some seconds and waiting till the time is off. So yeah, so Poland has an opportunity, as you said.
Yeah, 1 more ball. Wow, what a strength from the Belgium scrum. This is something which definitely complicated the attacking opportunities for Poland, but Polish players are still maintaining possession, but not anymore. Penalty.
First on the ball. Let's play.
Hot moments, and there's actually missing boot. One of the players, yeah. Polish number 11, so Ashton Stanchik. No surprise on how the solution. In the end, a relatively lucky win for Belgium.
I would say, because after this first half, it looked like Belgium would win the game, not very easily, but would win it quite clearly. But in the second half, Poland did some changes in their structure, and it worked well. Quite good defense, and as well they scored 2 tries, and yeah, the score is quite narrow. So. Yeah, good game.
Second narrow game by Belgium. Let's remember it was 1 try, and perhaps it was also 5 points.
That should be okay.
They're won over Romania. So yeah, if we compare it to Germany, that was winning by a bigger margin. Looks like Germany will go as a favorite, but let's see, every game can be different.
Okay.
And let's see if our colleague Petra will still come up with an interview of one of the players. In the meantime, beyond the screens, we can see coming 2 sides, 2 fresh sides. It's actually not Fiji and All Blacks, because we see again Spanish team with the white jerseys, and if I'm not mistaken, that's a Switzerland in the black jerseys. So that should be, again, I don't want to say easy win for Spain, but at least Spanish team is rated as a favorite. But still before that, 1 more interview with Petra.
Belgium, Poland 17-12, and Anton Stanchik from Poland. It was very nice and very intense game. What did you miss? Why you didn't win?
I think we started off playing really good 7, showed good structure at times, how coach told us to play. I think we just lacked the intensity in the first half and just got up it for the next game for Romania.
What do you need to improve?
I think our organisation into position, getting deeper earlier, knowing when to pass the ball, when to hold it, when to ruck over, when to pass off the floor. Just little basic things.
Did you believe during the game that you can win, you can manage it?
I think at one point the boys were believing really strong that when we scored that second try that there was still a chance. Unfortunately just came off on the other side of the scoreboard.
Thank you very much.
That was the comment from Ashton Stanchik, a player from Poland, who was commenting on the previous game that ended in a quite narrow loss. But that's history at the moment. Now we can focus on the Spain to Switzerland contest of the 2S. And we have a first threat coming from the Spanish side.
Backwards!
Kterou stranu jdeš?
Tackle now, release black!
Z mého pohledu já už je vidím. Ale jestli není v kavárně...
Yes, Spain plays on very wide pitch. They use the whole like 70 meters of width, but the defensive work of Switzerland was just perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, they forced a mistake. It was Carlos Nogueira who dropped the ball forward. Therefore, Switzerland will get the ball.
Properly, yeah.
We'll feed it to the scrum.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Still keeping the Lions away from their gates. Oof. And lovely move from the Swiss side. Looming opportunity. Vamatapuraye was sprinting towards the goal line, but well done by Spanish defense, sorry.
Yeah, and not releasing the ball from the side of Switzerland. Counter-attack, and then, yeah, the Lions are scoring for the first time a try.
Yes, namely Adrian Fernandez, author of the first try in this game, puts Spanish into the lead.
Yeah, the Swiss defense is trying to be very compact, so they are defending on the perimeter like maybe 40 meters. So it's it means that they have to shift a lot if they want to if they want to defend the whole width of the pitch. And Spain, they know it very well, so they play all the time from one side to another side, using all these 70 meters of very high and good kickoff.
Backward by black!
So it would be quite a hard work for Switzerland to defend like this the whole game.
This is the second try, yeah.
But always
confirming your words.
Yeah, if you want to defend well, so you have to be always like in between the scoring line and the attacking player. In that time, the winger just got on the same level as the defender, so it's always dangerous to do like offloads or something like this, and it's exactly what happened. Offload and then it's not possible to defend. Yeah.
Difficult windy conditions. Still quite promising kick.
Ball.
Yeah, now it's all right, and now just the defense just has lost it, because the defender is on the same level, and it's undefendable.
Yeah, the comeback came too late. Another lovely kickoff, but well collected by the Swiss defender.
Switzerland chooses a scrum, so it's a choice of the team that has a penalty kick can do.
Let's set up.
And it's the advantage of having a scrum. It means that like you have like 4 players from each side on a spot of like 2 or 4 square meters, and then they have a lot of space to attack.
Grabbing without the ball.
Okay.
Grabbing without the ball.
Just
Grabbing
somebody was holding somebody else just without the ball, so one of the Swiss players just grabbed the Spanish player, but the ball was somewhere else, so it's forbidden logically.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So one more scrum, but this time Spanish edition.
On the angle.
Okay.
On the angle. Go back, get back.
Again,
Now it's
discipline
okay.
problems
Outside
from the Swiss team. Dumitz is also tackling quite high. I mean, last 2, maybe three tries, but I understand it's easy to say, and when you grab the legs, then they can offload. So
exactly, yeah. But anyway, so there are some techniques how to play that. If you are just standing there, you know, without anything else, so it's easy to hand off. But as well, you have to use your hands, you know, to put the arms of the opponent somewhere else, and then you can grab him. You have to be as well like active on your feet. You have to go forward, etc., etc. So. But if you are just standing and trying to hold him, so that's difficult, yeah.
No chance, and no chance to stop Carlos Nogueira.
Knock on advantage. Advantage over now.
And Swiss team is now deep inside their territory. At the same time, the signal announced the end of the first 7 minutes, but this is still, there's still room for the Swiss team to counterattack. Now very close to the touchline.
From your side, come back from your side.
Yeah, again joining the ruck, not from own side, so from the offside position.
Advantage for Spanish team, as there was one more knock-on.
Advantage over now.
So European Fijians have it so far under control.
Roll away first. Roll away first.
So let's see if Spain will continue actually with the injury time, and they will still try to add one more try, or whether they will
play, boys.
Just kick the ball that.
Yeah, and another mistake
so guys, let's set up. Okay, last play.
from the Switzerland, not rolling away after the tackle.
Push straight, please. Push straight. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Nice long passes.
Over the ball, going past the ball.
Not standing on his feet. The Swiss player was just holding himself on his arms as well, so that's forbidden. You have to stay always and only on your feet.
So now after 2.5 extra minutes, the first half is over. Actually, from the camera angle, it looked a little bit like going backwards, but let's respect the referee. It's over. Spain is leading, not by that much, 17-0.
Yeah, but as we have seen today, sometimes we will see in the second half.
Yeah, that either the second side will revive, as we saw with Poland, or the stronger side will just demolish the opponents, like we saw in case of France against Lithuania in the second half. Yeah, with this chilly music, it actually looks really easy.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, first half over, 17-0 for Spain. Swiss still waiting for the first points. Let's see the second half in a couple of minutes. Second half underway, and as we a little bit speculated, let's see what kind of second half is this going to be. Who will enter it in a better shape? At the moment, we see the Spanish team on the ball, but the Swiss players are definitely not giving up. We can now see what you were commenting, Martin, this relatively narrow area, narrow block of defense, if we can call it like that in sevens. But they are somehow maintaining the pace.
It looked like Spain would break the line, but one not very good decision, and then not very good execution just prevented them from breaking the line. So Switzerland still alive.
We have Luca 8 and 2 white. White and 2 white. Yes. Number 8 and 2 white.
A couple of substitutions on the both sides.
Time is off.
So following up on the alliance analogy, so there's actually one man in Swiss ranks who can who can compete. With number 8, there's Antonin Leon in the Swiss team. So at least he has the name.
Set.
But now, jokes aside,
ball is out.
Scrum, and now Swiss team is on the ball and approaching forward. This looks promising. And a great work by Dylan Diaz, Spanish defender with number 7, who managed to catch the fleeing opponent. Quite a strong carry by Nicolas Myhill. His team still on the ball and still going forward.
The Spanish defense is still on their position, so the Swiss players are looking to create some advantages, playing 1 against 1, but without any advantage. Maybe now just a little kick,
that's a pity.
but no. Yeah, just not standing on the feet, so. A penalty kick against Switzerland.
Yeah, that was nice contest for the loose ball. He was just a little bit later, but I understand that in the speed it's difficult to hold. And Jekyll.
Number 9 black.
But now it was quite sympathetic display from Switzerland. Several phases, looking for the gaps. Actually, I would say that better performance than in their first game against Czechia from Switzerland.
Oh, that's true. Much better. Yeah, they play much better.
6 and 11.
Some lessons learned, taken.
They play like more quicker. They are like better organized as well. They are able to play more duels against us. We didn't see it so many times. So yeah, they play much better. That's true.
Yes, Swiss team ambitions is to end up between 4th and 6th place, which is, I would say before the tournament, very ambitious. But as we see them now against the Spain, taking into consideration the very tight margin and the fact that there was no actually try in the second half yet, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So definitely realistic.
Just till now.
Yeah, the magic has been broken. So 3 minutes to go, and Spain extending the lead by additional 5 points. Very good position for the kicker, even though we're quite much windy.
Oh, we can come with 7 points because it's really very close and easy kick.
And successful. Here's one more recap with number 12. It was Carlos Nogueira. Not the first time we saw him scoring. It was almost collision with the assistant referee. Now Leon got the needed support. Secured ball.
Crossing. Here's the mark. Tackle. That's from the side. Lost now.
I think the defense of the Switzerland team is as well better because we can see that the Spanish team is obliged to do like more rucks, so more like direct transformations of the game. So yeah, it's a good work from the Swiss team.
Yeah, you're right. The Spanish team was showing together with the French, right, is keep the ball alive all the time, and we don't see it so much here.
Exactly.
It's not so continuous, so like a lot of breaks.
Yeah.
So big credit to the Swiss team. Big improvement. Not sure, yeah, probably they will not anymore break this game, but then today they will play still one more where they might utilize this. It will be against Ukraine. So far Ukraine suffered a clear loss to Spain 50-0 in the first game. Ukraine is, by the way, one of the teams that were promoted for this championship. And we will see again Ukraine in one of the coming games. Actually, they are already now ready in the tunnel together with the Czech team.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Release point! Release white, roll away! Stay back, white!
Yes, Switzerland still goes forward. It's quite well, always using like wide spaces. Trying to stretch the Spanish defense, so the defense cannot applying pressure so much on the ball carrier, and it works because Switzerland is gaining territory more or less, still in front of the defense. That's true, not finding any gap or like free space. But till now, just a technical mistake, just joining the rack, not from own side, so penalty kick.
Yeah, at least from this angle, it looked like that he was actually joining from the opponent's side with some, artistic move. But otherwise, it was again a very good face. Swiss maybe a bit unlucky that they cannot convert it into points, but yeah, Spain is a strong side. And even though they are not, let's say, able to perform, they are not allowed by the Swiss team to perform at their best to show their game, as we've seen in the first encounter against Ukraine. It's a still very strong side with the highest ambitions. And let's see if they still add one more try, which is very likely. Lucas Alvarez is now performing a beautiful dive for the last try of this game. And the Swiss team is earning extra 5 points. And promising position for Dylan Diaz.
There's the difference between Switzerland and Spain in this second half, because all the teams, they play quite in a similar way, trying to move the ball from one side to another side. But comparing to Switzerland, Spain is able to fix some defenders and then create it like a free space for the last player. So what has happened just now, but Switzerland has tried to do it the whole second half, but without this this benefit. So yeah, but quite interesting game from the both sides. So yeah, chapeau.
Chapeau, Spain, Switzerland 31-0, and now we can look forward to a second performance of the domestic team. Okay, so still one more interview before the next game. Petr Bima has already
Spain,
his guest ready.
Switzerland 31-0, and Oscar Hackett from Swiss team. You played very well, even though you lost. What do you think about the game?
I think we improved a lot from the last game against Czech, where we lost 41-7, and I think we weren't focused enough in the last game, and now we came back after losing the last game and gave it a lot more. Even though we still lost against this game, I think it's a big improvement from the last, so excited to see what happens next game.
Oscar, and what do you think in general about the level of this tournament?
I think the level is very good. Like, I play school rugby as well, and it's just a lot of fun to play against other people from other countries. It's a very high level, so it's good fun.
Strong boy.
Back, back, back! Leon! Tackle release! Hey! Back! Grab the hooker, okay? Grab the hooker. Let's go, boys, let's go, let's go! You're grabbing him? No, you need to grab him. Grab him in the middle, grab in the middle. Crouch! Point! Set! Leon. No, hey, don't do that. Go. Kick. Not enough. Huh? Look there. Start counting. Okay, next time, no problem. Easy, easy. Tackle release! Tackle. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Go there.
Up to your kick here. No problem, my friend. No problem.
Thank you.
Safe. Yeah, sure. Let's go, boys. Go. Ready? Aloha. Here's advantage. Advantage over. And it's a penalty for you in the middle after, okay? Nice. It's a penalty for them, okay? It's a penalty. Wait. It's a penalty for them, okay? I need to tell them.
Could you please check number 18 of Ukraine? He has a necklace on the neck.
18?
Yes, 18 of Ukraine.
Number 18? 18? Who is 18? 1-8. 18? Who is the 18?
8. Sorry,
8.
8. They said 18.
Okay,
but 8.
you have a necklace. Can you take it off? Thank you. It's a penalty now, okay? It's penalty. Guys, it's penalty, okay? Penalty. You had a necklace.
Oh, necklace.
Yeah. Ready?
Yellow card is back, but we had subs, and instead of number 1, number 6 it goes in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Let's go. Guys, come, let's go, let's go. The one in the middle. You need to grab the one in the middle. Crouch. Boing. Set. Go to the tunnel, we go again. To the tunnel. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Crouch. Boing. Set. Touch. Kick it. Kick it. Let me see.
We have subs here. Blue 12 off. 12 blue. And number 5 blue as well. 5 blue.
Number 5. Bent is nog. Bent het over? Let's go, let's go, let's go! You here? You here? Okay. Crouch! Boy! Set! Hey! Away, red! Hold! Left is scrum. Hello. Crouch! Boy! Sit!
Ale postupoval 2 ze skupiny, ne?
Jenom formát. Takže prostě jenom 2 zápasy.
Já jako do semifinále jdeš. Do semíčka prvního. A nejlepší druhé jako protože oni jsou 3 skupiny po 4.
Czech Republic, Ukraine 45-5 and Marcos Michopoulos from the Czech Republic. Marcos, you scored 3 tries. You look like you on fire.
Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, thanks. The 3 tries, yeah, it looks great, but it's just the team making me look good, really. Yeah.
Where are you getting this attitude from? It's visible that you do trust in yourself.
Oh, well, I mean, I have to say it's how the club Tatras Michov raised us all, and of course my stay in England helped as well to like boost my self-confidence and that. Yeah.
But you played rugby overseas as well. So what did you get there?
I mean, I was in England for 7 months, and it's just great that the rugby is just on another level. It's huge, and yeah, I mean, it was a great experience, and everyone should try it, I think.
Now we are gonna play against Spain. So what needs to be done? The Czech Republic can Czech Republic beat Spain?
Yeah, we believe we can beat Spain for sure. They're of course a very strong side, but we trust in ourselves, we trust in our skills, and we believe we can beat them.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.